My name is Bernd Mühlenweg. Within Evotec Innovate, I'm taking care of strategic initiatives. Today, I'm talking about the Evotec royalty pool, which is a building block of the Action Plan 2025. So one of the terms closely associated with Evo royalty is the term co-owning. Let me tell you a little bit more about the meaning behind this concept. So the principle of co-sharing and co-owning has first been implemented in Action Plan 2012 and since then be matured. Through co-owned partnerships, we share risk, cost, intellectual property within our strategic R&D alliances, and these are built with pharma companies, with biotechs, but also with academic research centers. Our deal structures in these partnerships are generally tailored towards the asset, so that we try to make sure that we leverage complementary data, complementary skills, complementary technologies and platforms in a way to best advance the asset that is jointly developed, and to make sure that innovation efficiency is really key for the development. We always aim to develop these R&D projects faster than we can do it alone. And all of this is based by knowledge sharing with our partners. And although we give up our 100% ownership of an asset, because we will only co-own an asset in our partnership, it ensures in the end that as Evotec, we get a faster return of investment, that we make sure the asset is developed faster and better than ever possible before. And this is not only in the interest of Evotec, we always build partnerships around joint objectives so that we can prepare the best available treatment for patients. Now, let me explain how Evotec partners benefit from Evotec's co-owning of assets. Our firm belief, and I think everybody within Evotec believes this, that best work is done by teams. And not only within Evotec, but also in complementary partnerships with biotech companies, pharma companies, and academic centers. So Evo royalty, that's how we call our co-owned business, really provides partners with the utmost highest degree of flexibility to advance R&D projects. So what we put into these partnerships is the full bandwidth of the Evotec technology platform and all the capacities that we have within the company, from as early as target identification up to commercial manufacturing, so that we really have a fully integrated project management with our partners. And this is not only a win-win situation for Evotec, this is most important, also creates a win-win situation for our partners. And we don't do this only on a one-shot basis. We believe that building comprehensive partnerships, repeated partnerships with our partner companies is core to success. So we want to build them across the whole value chain together up to the market with our partners. By doing so, we always make sure that partner objectives and our objectives are fully aligned, so that there is not a single success, but always joint success for projects. And so since both partners are aligned in bringing forward our R&D projects together that we co-own, we usually join forces and increase innovation efficacy. And just to give an example, this also would mean that we are avoiding running experiments which, in the opinion of one partner, do not yield a possible outcome for the project. So we are really avoiding wasting resources in running partnerships together and exchanging on knowledge-based development strategies. So from the first moment, this creates a spirit of joint development from the start. And this, in our experience, really translates into better attrition rates. And in a trusted partnerships, it is also not negatively connotated to stop unsuccessful projects as early as possible, because then, in the interest of Evotec and our partner, we will reallocate resources to other projects having higher success probability. And so in the end, to the benefit of both partners, and again, aiming again to the benefit for the patients to provide the best possible therapeutic solution on the long run. So co-owning is part of Evotec's Action Plan 2025. Let me explain how this impacts the long-term strategy and vision of the company. In the recent years, Evotec has laid a strong foundation for a continued and strong growth of our co-owned pipeline. Most importantly, we continue to do so, which means that early-stage projects continuously flow into the pipeline through our own R&D activities, through partnerships, let it be existing or new partnerships in the future, through EVOequity and also BRIDGEs. And it's our clear vision to increase the number of projects, not only in early-stage R&D, but also our clinical pipeline, and to have our first approved drugs in this portfolio into the not-too-far future. So with our Action Plan 2025, we will continue this model with our partners and really stick to our long-term strategy of co-owning assets, but typically not sponsoring the clinical trials of those assets, which we deem the responsibility of our partners. Our objective is very clear. EVOroyalty should become the largest co-owned pipeline that has ever been built in this industry. And what we aim is to increase the visibility of Evotec and to clearly position Evotec as the innovation hub for pipeline development within the healthcare industry. This is interestingly also a building block within Action Plan 2025 that combines numerous other building blocks. Let it be EVO-IR&D, let it be PanOmics, let it be PanHunter, EVOcells, EVOgenes, EVOaccess, and also EVOequity. All of the building blocks over time create opportunities for Evotec to co-own assets and so to expand the Evotec royalty pool. And what we have achieved over the last decade, in particular since Evotec Innovate is now in existing, is that this pipeline has grown to more than 150 assets today. And this is really the result of the unique business strategy that the company is pursuing. That is something that is not happening fast. It takes a long time to build this pipeline, and we will continue to do so. And so what we see today is, so to say, the seed phase of this pipeline. And this seed phase now in the next 12 to 24 months will see numerous projects translating into clinical development and hopefully later on also into approved products on the market. And this not only in one or two, but in really several of our key therapeutic areas. So EVOroyalty, again, with more than 150 projects today, really holds promise to change the face of the company, because we will be receiving milestones and later on royalties from the continued development of these projects, in particular when they enter clinical trials, because then the milestones and royalties increase. And so by doing so, Evotec's EBITDA will have a clear upside potential, which is seen in the hockey stick effect, so that we can leverage this pipeline for the continued growth of the company. Thank you very much. In case you have any further questions, don't hesitate to reach out.